Hi, my name's Iskra Zafirovska and I have one of the largest post-it note collections in the Southern Hemisphere. I remember when the doctors first told me I had memoritis. It meant that I couldn't hold my short-term memory for extended periods of time. It was really difficult for me. I understood that I could forget anything in a second, just like that. So I decided I'd make up a way to remember things that were important to me that I could not. I wrote everything down on post-it notes. But of course, the condition's very serious. I was forgetting a lot of things. And basically, they just filled up my room and everywhere, and it's pretty difficult to find out what I'm trying to remember, but I know it's there, and that comforts me. As time went past, everything just became covered in post-it notes. I usually like to connect with other post-it note collectors from around the world and other people who have the disease memoritis. I use Facebook.com, where I can have my own profile and I can have my own images of my post-it note collection and add them onto the internet for everyone to see from around the world. In this way I can connect with John, who is my friend from Texas, where he has one of the largest post-it note collections in the state. Facebook's pretty good as well. It gives you options to interact with other people, such as throwing sheep at them, throwing eggs at them, throwing light bulbs, fridges, all with messages on them so they can receive them in a very unique and unusual way. One day I was talking to John, my friend from Texas. Over Facebook they have this instant messenger, and I wanted to throw a sheep at him. I thought that would be quite nice. But I discovered one of the options. It said that I would be able to post a post-it note on John's profile, and I was overwhelmed with excitement. Post-it notes on the internet, and I could expand my post-it note collection to people from around the world, and I felt so good inside. And my heart was overflowing with, it was just amazing. Post-it notes to people from around the world. My collection could expand not only physically, but technologically. The post-it note wasn't a physical object. It became a part of my heart where I could distribute it to everyone.
Alla Mexico abbiano gute Tianduca Australia Belga und Gi Asitapana und Amagograko. Abushe mama gudida aziona an ungana un judo da guda. Kakana un un abiana guda cha kana und ebe Buddha. Tia azendu un fiatia un abega cha no atia ha un fiatua apia ra un aya tia
I am Katie Meredith, captain of the National Extreme Ironing Team. I have been ironing since the age of 6 and loved it ever since. I remember the first time I started extreme ironing. It was just when I was 6. My mum was just ironing a school uniform and I pulled the cord of the iron and it fell straight in my hands. Most people would have screamed in excruciating pain, but I just thought it was bloody fantastic. I remember the first time I saw the iron. I was sitting on the ironing board. It was silver and it was hot. And then it just took off from there. I started ironing my sister, her hair, plates, cutlery. It just melted before my eyes. I thought it was just invigorating. And then, when I can't find anything else to iron, I iron my hands. Just repeatedly ironing, actually. Probably should change these dressings, actually, but oh well. Being captain of the national ironing team, I've met some pretty high up people. I've met Liz Ellis, captain of the netball team, George Gregan. Oh, Jack White from the White Stripes asked me to do one of his music videos once. That was pretty good. What else have I done? Oh, my medals from all my national achievements. This is a farm vehicle one in 2004. I got that for ironing whilst on a combine harvester. That was pretty tough. Only the best ironers can accomplish ironing on a combine harvester. What else have we got here? Ironing whilst talking to my mother-in-law. That was pretty bad actually, but still, no one else can manage that either. It's pretty intense actually, but not as intense as ironing online. I discovered it about a year ago and it was just amazing. I was just surfing on the internet and suddenly I found it. Ironing online, combining ironing and technology at one. And it was amazing, and I could interact with extreme ironers from across the world. Australia!